Inconceivable!
Warrior victory.
Inconceivable!
All right. What is up, everybody? Welcome
the Lorecaster Podcast, episode 34, I think. I don't know.
We're keeping track of that?
We are keeping track of that, more or less.
Is that doable still?
Sort of.
Like, does it mean anything?
No, not really. Like I was telling you, earlier, it's been 11 months since you were on the show last, but that's only been 5 episodes. So just keep that in mind. So yeah. We have Crazy Puck with us. Method guide writer extraordinaire. We have Carrara with us.
That sounds so weird.
That does kind of sound weird.
It sounds so method.
Yeah, Crazy Puck method. Yeah, sounds good though.
Yeah,
Carrara is here, as usual. Probably gonna play less of the cow role as normal, but you know, he does his best. JustOhk is here. I think we woke him up from a nap.
We 100% woke him up from a nap.
And me, and this is our smaller than expected, but still commit alpha exclusive episode. Basically, commit alpha is method light because of Crazy Puck. So all teams are represented here today. Oak and Crazy are on the red team, which is our CE team. Jackson and I are on the blue team, which is the AOTC team, and I am also on the green team, which is like the in-between. Which they're raiding right now, and I'm not, so we're gonna do keys. We're gonna pug a healer and attempt to
so I
talk
need,
and game.
Two things.
Oak. I need what the hell character are you on?
Oh, that's my paladin.
Where?
I'm gonna tank.
Who's your
Tandonis? Here, I'll request an invite.
Tandon? What the? Why don't you just call your characters warrior?
Because that would be easy for you, and I don't do that. All right.
Fuck, I hate you.
Because I don't want to be like Josh and just name everything Josh Duh.
Yeah, Josh the bad dragon rider.
Alright, whatever. Wait, why do you have more health than I do?
That's a good question.
Am I missing? What?
I don't know. Why do I have more health than you two?
Why do I
Oh,
only
because
have
your
500?
pants aren't 447.
No, I don't have pants. No, I do.
Yeah, you
Okay.
didn't craft your pants up.
No, I just got the crest, and unfortunately, Sassy
what?
is busy raiding. So.
I also
should
have a
change.
447 belt. You don't.
Yeah, I'm just bad. You probably have me outgeared.
I guess
You're a higher eye
we'll...
level than I am.
Am I really?
Yeah, because you
no.
have
What? How does that work?
the weapon. Because he has the weapons.
I
Oh,
have one weapon. I have a 447.
And you have the signet, and I'm still using Diurnus Chosen.
Big D's nuts.
oh boy!
Okay.
All right.
You
so
also have the Sark Cloak, and I don't.
Oh yeah, I do. That's
That's
why I
huge.
have no health.
that's massive.
That's the very why I don't have any health.
There you go.
Yeah, literally the worst cape frog.
That's
Hey,
not.
I'm
Especially for you, because like it's
I'm a
either
demon.
live through everything or get one shot.
Yeah, it's perfect. If it doesn't one shot me, I can't die.
That's fair.
So I have a 17 freehold. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I don't-
Cool.
I
We're
Do you want
couldn't
me to
tell
drop
you
it to a
last, I think.
16?
I don't care.
No, we should
No.
be fine, right? We should be fine.
It should be fine.
Yeah.
It's only a 17.
Yeah, should be fine.
All right, so Mr. Host.
All right.
What are we talking
So
about
now,
tonight?
while we've got all of our characters online and we're gonna plug this key, we're gonna talk some season 2 because, like I said, it's been several months since we've been on here. Not for lack of trying, just lack of schedule syncing. Anyway, we have a whole breadth of stuff we can talk about because 10.1 was what, January?
Yeah, a while ago.
While we have crazy here, because we don't get crazy here all the time, I thought we'd talk about the stuff surrounding the raid, maybe get into some dungeon stuff if we have time. But yeah, that's kind of where I wanted to start with it, because we had the workup for Aberrus, and that included several things. That included black Dragonflight stuff, that included blue Dragonflight stuff, that included Loam and Zaralek Caverns, and then going into Aberrus itself. So
Yar.
where?
A lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, it's
So
super cool.
let me start with a lore question related to the raid.
Okay.
The window behind Sark.
Yes.
Is that a Void Lord, or is that Deathwing? Or is that a picture of himself?
Oh, the actual window. The
Yeah.
the pane glass.
Rather than what's behind it.
So there's two theories. There's the theory that
no, not what's behind it. I want like actually the
like
the
what
picture
the
of
the
it.
actual pane glass is of.
Year.
So the theories are that it's Deathwing once he's been corrupted, or it's an old god that we don't know about.
That's
Okay.
what?
That
Can't be
bro.
the latter. There's no old gods in Dragonflight.
Yeah, no, it can't be an old god.
no old gods in Dragonflight.
Because even we always knew the lore of how many old gods came to Azeroth.
Oh, but did we?
Yeah, but I mean, it is void.
Sure.
They can lie.
So
The Void can lie.
we've got the book.
Yeah, dude.
How many?
Blizzard can do whatever they want.
How many?
True.
Have you
Blizzard just
guys got
change shit on
the
fly.
books from what the hell were the towers in Forbidden Reach? Like the weekly
Nope.
tower thing. So there were books in there that you could like loot and read.
Yep.
And
Yep.
one of them is a copy of a book that was out in the original game that describes like the old gods and old god activity, and in that book there are 5 old gods mentioned, but we only know about 4 since then. And now that book has come out and says again 5 old gods, and it's got footnotes in there from Neltharion that basically either confirms whatever's written in there or badmouths the Titans and the other dragon aspects for being a bunch of liars and whatever.
Should I take this healer?
What is it?
423 priest. Is that too low?
Maybe. For 17?
422 Pally.
I'd take the priest over the
He's-
pally.
Pally's 3k IO main.
Oh, that makes a difference.
Yeah, we'll do that. That's
They're
fine.
still really good for.
Yeah, isn't Pally like the meta?
They're still the best healer for keys. They're just not
Yeah,
the best
isn't that
healer
still,
by
like,
a
hardcore
massive
meta?
margin anymore. I'd take the pally.
So yeah.
Okay.
So we've got the possibility that it's Deathwing because it does kind of look like Deathwing, or an old god that we don't know about, and something that is like further out in the discussion with Dawn of the Aspects. Xalatath could be the 5th old god that we never really dealt with.
Oh, true. I guess it could be Xalatath.
So,
I
And-
love Xalatath.
and of course, Xalatath
She's
being
bae.
the only void entity we've dealt with that has humanoid form.
Hmm.
Everything else is either old god pustuled flesh,
Or eyes or tentacles. Or...
yeah, or
Giant mouths.
like void,
The hentai guy.
quote unquote void lords that look
Yeah.
like the blueberries.
Dude, fucking love blueberries.
What was that? I like
So-
blueberries.
Okay, so that's a good question. I like that question.
Yeah, that's been like the question's been on my mind since the first time we did Sark is what the hell is that window actually supposed to be?
Yeah, and that was something that they saw in testing too, and they're like, oh hey look, there's an old god stuff, and if you look around the room, it's the only room in the raid that has that.
Your lead, by the way.
I'm lead. Oh
Your
fuck.
lead, by the way.
Fuck. It's the only room that has like old god-esque.
It's very voidy.
Yeah.
It's a very voidy room.
All the rest of them are more dragon architecture.
Yeah. And I mean, it kind of makes sense because the progression of the Nelf fight is he starts as just his dragon aspect of Earth, and it's all Earth stuff. Then he starts getting a little bit of shadow stuff, and he has a little bit of like voidy type abilities in phase 2. And then phase 3 is just pure void shit, right?
Yeah.
And then as soon as we kill that Echo of Neltharion, we then delve into the void. So that's why I kind of thought it might be like just a picture of a void lord, and whichever one was corrupting him to the void, because the thought had always been that it was like N'Zoth corrupting him, right?
Right. Which
And
now
it
I
definitely
think
isn't a picture of N'Zoth.
now I think it's not N'Zoth.
Yeah, because that's definitely not a picture of N'Zoth.
No.
We know what N'Zoth Daddy looks like.
Bunch
He's on
of
Twitter.
tentacles.
I follow him on Twitter.
N'Zoth?
Yeah,
Are you a member of the Void?
of course I am. All
So
hail the void.
my most favorite part about having the old dungeons in the rotations is when I go back into the
timer.
the paladin said he needed a minute.
Oh,
When you go back to the old zones, I still have my gift of N'Zoth on my rogue. So every
Do you
time,
really?
so every time I go back to an old zone, especially in BFA zones, it shows back up.
nice. I
So,
like that. You've
still,
accepted the void into your.
I
heart
have
and
indeed.
soul.
I have indeed.
He's ready. Give me a timer. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's get this key
Okay.
going.
Okay. Okay.
My meta.
Because I know there's people have stuff going on tonight,
Yeah.
so this is basically our timer.
Oak wants to go watch a fight.
Trigger Sean.
I mean, we can just like have fisticuffs right here, right now. That's
I
close,
mean, that's
right?
You right on
possible.
the fucking mouth.
Hey, that's not nice.
All right, so kind of work up to the raid, right? We had all the Zaralek Cavern stuff. Holy shit, that did not go well.
Get back here, please.
I'm coming. So we got to follow around this primal incarnate stuff. Fucking criminy. And they
Dude,
opened up a
what?
big hole in the ground.
Bro, I don't even know if this healer's healing, brother.
I mean, he's on the
He
heal
is.
meter, but he's not very high.
He's definitely healing, but not a lot.
Healing is being
Ow.
had and sent out, but
I can't even get lay
It's
on
also
hands to go off.
sanguine.
Well, that's the
Ow.
first thing we've killed, so
Yeah, this is very not going well.
holy
Sanguine
hell.
has done more healing than the group. Just that's enough.
All right, I'm just gonna run out. All right, well, that was fun. So anyway, Zaralek Caverns, they opened up a hole in the ground in Onaran Plains between that zone and Valdrassus. And then we got to follow around Farak, who is
Fryak.
a big fire-breathing dude. And the whole story of Zaralek is to follow him around and try to stop him from getting infused
Come back in.
with Shadow Flame. Yeah, I'm in. Are we just going to keep going?
Yeah, don't die this time.
I'll do my best. Okay, I think we're
Don't get
better.
hit by those backhands. That's the big thing. Is if you, even as a tank, if you eat a backhand, it'll
Yeah.
nuke you.
All right, so cool. So we're trying to stop Farak from getting Shadow Flame. It doesn't work. He turns into a big giant Shadow Flame mess.
Yeah, he gets mad.
He gets big.
He gets mean.
Definitely got pretty massive.
He said, "Yummy."
Thing.
Shadow Flame.
He's like, oh yeah, fill me up.
Shadow
And then
buffet.
he torches the Niffin village, which I know a lot of people don't care because they don't like the Niffin.
Whoa, the Niffin are adorable.
Man, they're cute.
Yeah, I don't get the Niffin hate. They're just like, oh, they're annoying, and I was like, I mean,
Aw, they're
mole
cute
people.
little things.
Same people who probably
can't
play
exactly
mole
help it.
crap. Let's be
they're-
real here.
you know, that's probably close to accurate.
Let's go.
All right, cool. We survived the first pull.
Yay. Keep going. Go fast. You need a marker on you.
You got a marker on me.
I put the wrong one on. So I was running. There.
All right,
Friends over
everybody
here.
get behind the pillar so that thing comes over here.
So, other than the whole like Notharian thing, what's the deal with? Is there any important lore from the raid? Because like I know the raid from like the kill the bosses aspect. I don't actually know anything about the lore of the raid.
So, what we're doing in the raid is we're following Sarkareth, and we're also trying to
do we have a knockback?
get closure on the whole Black Dragonflight. Like, who's gonna be the next aspect thing?
Yeah, that's I
Right.
mean, the lore is setting up who the aspect is.
So we're gonna get all of this stuff. So this will be fun.
Oof. Okay. I'll just pop Coolus. It's fine.
It's a battle for succession while we're also being janitors.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
cleaning up the mess.
pretty accurate. I actually like some of the lore stuff in the raid. Like there's been a lot of times where we're going to a raid and they're like, "Oh, this boss has this lore," and it just doesn't really like nobody cares.
There's been some cool stuff in this raid. Like,
this raid has a lot of
Forgotten
cool stuff.
experiments is really really neat. Just in not necessarily the fight itself, but the lore of it. Like this is them trying to make Drakthir, and this is all the different stuff that they did to get there, and all the different attempts that they made or that Neltharion and his team made. There's some cool stuff about it.
Yeah, and having that conversation between the Echo of Neltharion and whichever sibling he's talking to in whatever wing you're in was actually really cool if you pay attention to any of the dialogue. So if you go the experiments wing route, you follow Rathian. Because that kind of follows Rathian's story, right? Like he's an
really?
experiment.
I didn't actually notice that.
Like Rathian's an experiment that we helped create,
That's
right?
true.
Yeah.
And then if you go the other route, you follow Sibelian, and there's really no like story lore correlation to Sibelian specifically. But it allows him to see, like, once you get to
Wait, did we want to rust this boss?
Probably, but it's kind
I
of late
think it's
now.
late
and I don't have
now.
any cooldowns.
Late.
But he gets to see kind of how his father really was, as opposed to the like pedestal that he put him on before he was corrupted.
So, do we like Neltharion more or less now?
I think we like Neltharion the same
More.
because nothing's really changed. Like, he still is corrupted. He still did a bunch of nasty stuff that looks kind of cool. All right, that dive bomb's in a bad spot.
Ow.
Good job, nerds.
Whatever, it's fine.
Best.
But you get to see kind of the progression. Also, we talked about the architecture in the final room. You kind of get to see the progression of Neltharion's corruption as you go through the raid too. Like
Yes.
Kazara,
Neat.
Kazara is like, okay, we were experimenting with Elementium armor, and this was the most successful one. It's like, oh, okay, that's kind of like torture, but like not super awful.
It's still kind of torturous.
I mean, it's still
it's not great.
pretty rough.
No.
Because I don't think Kazara. I have to look this up. I don't remember. Kazara is not a black dragon, if I remember right.
I
Really?
think she's a red dragon.
I think you're right.
Yeah, no, she's not. Yeah, she's not a black dragon. She is.
I have a
dragon,
5-stack
and
of
she was,
anvil. I am running and I am pulling stuff to you.
Okay.
she was the product of experimenting with Elementium armor for Deathwing.
Right. Oh God, sea spout.
Don't
No
suck.
seatbelt.
Yeah. Boom.
And that fight for a first boss, that fight's actually pretty good.
Not a bad fight.
Oh yeah.
Even on Mythic, it's not a bad fight. It's definitely a lot. I actually think it's one of the more mechanically demanding first bosses in Mythic we've had in a while.
I think
'Cause
so.
Usually, first boss in Mythic is like
it's
close
like
your eyes and it falls over. This one, there's actually a lot of ways to kill yourself,
yeah, it's like
and it's
Oh.
really easy to wipe.
this boss is just barely harder than heroic. Welcome to Mythic. But this boss has some mechanics that will totally fuck you up.
Big boom.
And the first like couple of weeks, the damage was also a thing. Like,
Yeah.
the health pool actually mattered on him.
I don't know how
Good
you
boss.
guys. You just want to pull the boss?
I mean, I
Are
guess.
you kidding me? This healer's
I
gonna
guess-
fucking kill over.
Are we
No.
lusting this boss?
Yes,
I don't
for
know the
sure.
strat. Do
We're
we lust this
definitely
boss?
lusting this boss.
Okay, then yeah, we can just pull it because we don't have to wait for cooldown. So finish this trash, and
Yeah, once
probably
we-
this group over here.
The one on
They're
the
our
ramp.
friends. Yeah, I pulled them for you. Ah!
Yeah, it's fine.
I got the jumpy thing. I can't jump. That
Oh,
is
y-
the single worst mechanic they've ever put in the game.
The Suds one?
Extended CC.
Nope, can't jump. Worst thing ever. Absolute hate.
So yeah, the raid has some really cool lore, some really cool fights. Why the fuck am I dead?
Whoa.
No idea.
This healer is just not doing a ton of
Right.
healing.
You're good, crazy dude. Dang.
All right,
I'm not in meta.
I
That's
can't.
Not great.
I can't taunt
Okay,
them off
now
of
I am.
you.
You can't taunt with this juggler. That's fine. I'm in meta now. I'm okay for another 5 seconds.
Where's the release at? Is it just right here?
No, it's at the beginning.
It's
so
at
just
the
wait.
start.
Zoomer doesn't know where Freehold release is.
Yeah, imagine not
you?
knowing how BFA worked. All right, I'm just gonna
Yeah, dude.
kill this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you pulled the boss. I was like, no.
No,
Yeah. Okay. Get our friend
Okay.
up.
res him. Actually,
I have all cooldowns and
can
everything
res
ready. We do Eudora first, right?
yeah. How did
Okay.
you guys do Mythic Kazara? 'Cause
You
I-
have 8 seconds to pull. Sorry. We did kind of like loosely going around the room type deal,
Eudora first?
like starting near the entrance and just dropping the puddles there and kind of going around like
Going
that.
around the room.
and then doing like a second layer once we had gone through
Okay.
the room.
So you didn't do the like go one side to the other strategy.
No, we did like a circle.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
So that's
fuck that.
that's how we did it. And I know people who did the like start on the left side of the room and then do the line across, which I don't know how that's better. But-
It just different way to allocate where the puddles are going. They'll both
But-
work.
I know that Green Team had a hell of a time killing that boss the first time.
We did too, to be honest. It took us probably 20 pulls.
I was not in on Prague for that one.
It took a little while. It took longer than what I'd expected, but a lot of it is just because like the early kills that we were seeing from the top guilds, like the methods, the liquids, the echoes, all them, and even like the top tier, but not that tier, like say a Temerity, that's like a US top 30 guild, right? They were killing the boss so fast that they could do
Yeah,
the
they're
around the room
damaged.
and never had to worry about the whole
mechanic.
going too deep. Like by the time we got to the end of the fight, we were 2 to 3 puddles deep the whole way across the room.
Oh wow.
And the higher rank guilds never had to deal with
We're-
that because their
we're
DPS
just
was
down on
flat
it.
out more.
Yeah.
Was that
So
before
it-
you switched, Oak?
Yes.
No, I've been Evoker the entire tier.
Okay.
What? Oh yeah, I guess you
I
have.
Yeah, because I missed the first 2 weeks in Iceland.
Oh, that's right.
That's
right.
right. You did that. You had
When
like
I was
a
in
life.
Iceland, I was like, guys, that's when we made the decision because I was like, guys, I'm gonna be behind regardless at this.
So
Yeah.
I might as well switch. Yeah.
And we're like, it's worth doing. And now your entire purpose is to make me bigger.
Yeah. How's that, by the way? I haven't really talked to anybody about augmentation, so I don't really know like how that's going. Like obviously I can see
it's
the
a lot of fun.
numbers.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fun for the most part. I like it more in. Oh my god, I just fucking gee.
Okay.
Out of
Well, I'm
pocket.
gonna do my best
Well-
to get all this stuff.
All right, increase CC. I oppression them. So
I
they can
don't
all
have like
fucked.
stun. I'm out of defensives. I'm out of
good.
meta. I'm in
Oh,
super trouble. I have the
Yep.
big ad on me. Please help. Please,
You
ow.
are dead.
I'm trying. I'm
If I
trying.
can stop getting chained, that would be sick. All
Okay.
right,
I got everything. I got everything.
Ow. No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
That was the wrong bubble.
That was the wrong bubble.
Oh, now I'm dead.
Okay.
Yeah, this healer is
all
definitely
right.
struggling. Just die,
Yeah,
just die,
dude's
just
like,
die, just die, just
sigh.
die.
Die.
So,
He said sigh. This is what happens when the flavor of the month gets nerfed and you can no longer just roll your face across the keyboard and do 200,000 healing.
yeah,
This is what happens,
he's-
folks. You can't play melee paladin anymore.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a
Public service announcement.
Yeah.
It's a caster healer.
okay. I'll just pull this pack
Is it
over
really?
here. Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
come into
Yeah,
melee
dude.
for some things, but
That's why knowledge has been bitching because it's like it's hard. It's back to hard cast.
Bro, heal the
Ooh.
tank. Bro, heal the tank. Oh my
Dude,
god,
fuck
heal the tank.
Fuck heal the tank,
This is-
bro. He just LOH'd himself.
literally
Gang,
killing
gang.
me.
Oh
Bro.
my god, bro. I can't fucking.
3,000 I owe my ass.
Bro, you good?
No. There we go.
Woo, get the fuck away.
Just
Oh,
How-
you're dropping so
kick the
fast,
heel
Tank.
out. This isn't gonna work. This healer is just not. You died because he just didn't heal you.
Yeah. Why are you dying so fast? I don't know. Because you're not healing me.
Because you need healing. Healing's
Bro,
a
I watched.
thing.
Yeah, I watched the targets. Like they did not good.
You died
on.
and he hadn't been on the healer meter yet. So just like Hearth out, we'll just reset and go down a key. It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. All right. So that's Kazara. And then depending on which way you want to go, we did talk about experiments a little bit. The first fight after that, going that way, is Amalgamation, which is also a pretty cool fight.
It's okay.
lore wise,
Be
not
better if
like the
fucking
fight itself
attack.
is like whatever. I think the amalgamation
Yeah, just
fight
hearth out.
is
Just hearth out and kick the healer.
yeah, we're good. All right, cool.
Sanguine's done more healing than he has.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, but
Yeah, cool.
twice as much healing almost.
Uh,
Damn.
the lore behind the amalgamation fight is obviously how Shadow Flame was created. We get the yeah. Let's just uninvite you, dude. You didn't have to leave. I can literally kick him.
Well, dude, I can't talk
Right.
shit and stay in the party. Okay, what do you want?
I thought.
I mean,
Gotta make his point. Leave.
You can talk shit, and then I can kick him, and you can stay in the party.
Bro, Sanguine
Less
did
effort.
almost as much healing overall as that motherfucker did, bro.
Yeah, he was not
That was
quite
struggle
keeping
bus.
up. It's fine. It's fine. You'll have to hit reset instances.
That all instances. That's done.
There.
Did it not work? No, it said it was reset.
I don't know. I'm out. So
He's whispering me. I told him it's okay, he's upset, and that I'm sorry for whatever his dad did to him.
don't be toxic.
All right.
Don't be toxic.
So we talked about experiments already. And that's where, like, the experiments fight, after that's over, that's where we get Rathian being like, wait a second, you knew this was here? And that's where Neltharian's like, yeah, dude, I put these here.
I
And
use these.
the fact that you think this is bad means that you're a little bitch. And
I was afraid of this.
You're not the true-born predecessor that I thought you would be, even though I didn't think you would be anyway.
Mans is over here telling both of them at the same time, like on opposite ends of the raid, like, oh, you'll be my true-born heir. And then both of them are like, this is wrong. Ah, well, I guess it's not you. I guess it's the other one. Trying to pit us against each other.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty Neltharian.
that's very
Oh, yeah.
Neltharian.
Bro, I love when healers are like, just because I got 3,100 on one healer means I can get 3,100 on another. And I'm like, honestly, that's probably the biggest jump. Like, in a
that's-
role, I feel like healers have the largest changes between the one you're.
You
Like,
can't
look,
just pick up
bro.
a whole nother class and like get it right.
Yeah. He's like, it's broken. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's weird how you couldn't heal that.
We know.
Yeah,
We saw.
That's fine, whatever.
But I'm not worried about
Whatever.
that.
Are
This
there
is
any
in Final
other...
Fantasy 14 where you can just pick another healer class and just be like, all right, I got it.
Yeah. Are there any other cool lore bosses? I'm trying to think.
I don't know a whole lot about Magmarax. Is there anything like special going
No.
on there? Is he just a beast that's just in a
He's-
lava?
He's a big
He's
guard
a
dog.
doggy.
He is the
He's the puppy.
three-headed dog that guards hell.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
kind of what
much.
I figured,
Yeah.
but
That's kind of his role. Dude, I got a
Yeah, he's
massage
just a
today.
puppy.
I'm so fucking sore.
That means it was a good massage.
I know. It was a
That
good
is
massage,
nice.
but like, I took like a 4-hour nap. Boy, kicked my ass, bro. Cause like, so we're
So,
where you get.
I mean,
along, but, like,
Echo-
we don't.
is Echo a good lore fight?
I mean,
Just kind of the
yeah, I think it-
progression of like him getting progressively more void. Yeah, but that's really all.
So-
seeing his Echo doing the same thing that he did over the course of like, an 8-minute fight at the most is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that's pretty
pretty
much
cool.
the lore of the raid, right? Like, it's the lab.
yeah, it's a
We get to
very
see
lore-heavy
the
raid.
progression of like how corrupt he was.
Bro, we don't even kill like a main fucking villain. Not even a main
Right.
villain.
Yeah, because Sarkarath is
The whole point of the patch was
He's
Fear
just a dude.
Yeah.
and we don't even touch it. So like, I mean, and I like it. It's cool.
I think it's a
they
good
I
managed to
thought
builder.
the
make a
same
raid
thing.
that's
Yeah.
not centric to the main story, that didn't feel like it was a throwaway at the same time, because that seems to be the biggest issue, is like when it's not part of the main story, it feels like it's a throwaway.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Here,
That's
you're the
okay,
leader.
though. It was
You
a
can
decent
you
raid.
can list your
Like,
own
it was
key.
a pretty fun raid.
Before I knew like that Sark was gonna be the final boss, like back when we were in 10:05, I was like, oh cool. My speculation is that like Farak is gonna be, or one of the other primalists is gonna be
Yeah.
at the end. Like that's gonna be the final boss, and Sark is being like either
That's a
second to
warrior, though.
last
We're
or
not
like
doing
halfway
any of these
through.
fucking things.
And we
Razagath,
didn't
we're gonna
touch
kill
anything.
her. Frost bitch is gonna walk away from this.
Oh, that's
Stone Man's
a
gonna
good
walk away
one.
from this.
That's
Oh,
a good
yeah,
one. Okay, so
I missed that
I told you
cutscene.
something was up with that bitch. Did you
So-
guys see the interaction with her and
yeah,
Alexstrasza?
that's what I was gonna
I
say.
missed
So, it's
I
it's
watched it on
part of
YouTube
a
later.
quest chain. No, it's a standalone.
Yeah.
You just go talk to her. You just go find Alexstrasza and talk to her. But my speculation this whole time has been, at the end of this, there is a seat open at the top of the tower, and one of the primalists is going to be sitting there. And now that I've seen that cutscene
Well,
with Viranoth, maybe.
You think?
Maybe.
I thought the same thing from the get go, but I'm a little less
Uh,
open to the idea after.
I
that
thought it was-
interaction.
makes sense. Like, the dragons have been like slaughtering each other for millennia.
millennia,
Right,
yeah.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
before there was ever
it would
dragon,
make-
proto
it would
dragon.
put a nice little bow on the dragon like storyline if
Yeah.
we teamed up with the Time Lord dragons, right? The infinite Dragonflight. We teamed up with them
I was kind of open to that idea
and the
before the
primals.
Naked Engine.
And I think there's more than one seat. I think every Dragonflight is going to be recognized. If you look at it, plenty of. They only take up like half that.
I mean, if you look at it, there's like 8 spots, right?
Yeah, exactly. So there's no reason, like the dragon, like how dragons and their society is structured has been restructured over and over and over again since we got here, right? Like,
right.
Right.
this is how we do things. Not anymore. This is how we do things.
Yeah, we even got the
Right.
whole like, Dragonkin are rebelling against the dragons because they subjugated us and treated us like lesser citizens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like
That
It-
quest chain was
it
really good.
makes-
I really like that one.
it makes sense.
All right, we're all inside.
Oak's still outside.
Shit, going again.
All right. Well, I have faith that this healer can do this. 443.
Yeah,
Bro, that
he should
paladin
be
will
a
not
fair
stop
bit
whispering.
stronger. Just remember, when you go into like super big groups, the first button you should press is Divine Toll.
Right.
Just send that shit, and that'll pretty much be all the threat you need on pool.
I need.
Yike.
Will Divine Toll hit all of these groups?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so the moment you get all of them together, like we put the key in, we run in, you grab the enforcer, grab the other two, and get them close. Just send
yeah.
Divine Toll,
Yeah.
and it'll flick around, and you'll hit everyone at least twice, and you'll just establish a fuckload of threat.
Yeah. Okay, so ready check.
I might pick up.
Not that I've played Prop
Dungeons
Pally
sometime
once or
soon, yeah.
twice.
Listen, I'll take all of the input. This is not my main character. by
Divine
any
Toll is
stretch.
your best friend.
Oh, I love it.
It's like the highest threat per
It's
button that like
the
exists.
best button in the game, if you ask me.
Yeah, put a timer on. You want to be like super selective with it and use it for your big pulls, because that's the best way to hold threat off like I-beam.
Oh, that's a good point. I got 2 demon hunters.
Yeah. My opener on a pool like this is I'm going to charge in, I'm going to I-beam, and then I'm going to just do another ability that's more massive amounts of AoE. So you popping Divine Toll like right now is vital.
I got it already.
See? And now you have threat. No, I got cast locked, you dumb fuck.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Oh no, it's my fault. I'm stupid.
All right. Plus, this is a 16. It's a little easier to wrangle them in.
Everything's fine.
This is significantly better than the last time.
I would hope so. This healer, his heals don't tickle. They like actually heal.
And he's doing better than Sanguine, so that's a thing.
Yeah. Now get up here and pull shit so I don't lose my stack.
I'm coming. So yeah, so my speculation was that about the primals getting a seat at the table.
You think? Really?
I really do. I really think that's how this is gonna end up.
Each other.
I
Yeah, but
So
how much
either-
reflecting there's been on like the
Like
whole
how they've
fucking
been over the
Aberrus
past.
betrayal and how like Dragonflights are dwindling and
and the
I
little
just
tidbit
feel
of
like
information
we're not
about
gonna fill out
why
another race of dragons, another flight dragon, right? Like I don't feel like it's
3 seconds.
something Alex Strauss is going to be super on board for.
but like why they're fighting was an interesting piece of information.
Oh yeah, and that same interaction with her. And,
Yeah, like the
yeah,
only reason we're
completely.
mad at you is because you let the Titans corrupt our eggs, and it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, you know, I guess you have a point there, guys.
And
I
then-
can see why you would be upset.
And then Alex Strauss was like, oh yeah, in hindsight, that was probably bad.
I think what her exact words were, I didn't sign up for that. I signed up for people to have a choice.
Yeah,
Like I didn't agree to that, but I agreed to
Yeah.
the greater, like the lesser evil of it all, you know?
so
Lost on pull.
yeah, that's the. So I either think that Virnoth is gonna soften to the idea of coming back to like the rest of the dragons, or we're gonna end up getting rid
Bro,
of the
she's not only going to do that, she's going to help us take down
Eridicron,
Uricron. Yeah, 100%.
Yo,
Which-
that dude is like scary strong right now.
which I think is not this expansion.
Oh no.
Really?
Yeah, I think
we
that
take him in the next
So who do
expansion.
you
I
think is gonna be the last boss of this X pack?
Furyk.
yeah, I think Farrak is
Power-
probably
Oh, yeah,
power
he
scale's there
is-
now.
yeah,
He's
power
the big
scale's
threat.
there.
Nice.
yeah. So
With the
that's
Shadow Flame. And it makes sense for Iridicron. Iridicron comes off very Notherian, like strategist, not necessarily
Yeah.
looking to be, brute force the entire time.
made a
He
deal with
seems
the
like he's
void.
insane, but
Yeah.
like
Like honestly,
I mean,
anytime Blizzard writes a
is.
decent villain, which I think he is in my opinion, they keep him around for like 2 expansions because they're like, ah, fuck.
Yeah,
Like
I
yeah, this
agree.
one's actually good.
yeah. We can't
This
get rid of
one's
this
not
guy.
the jailer. He's worth keeping.
Dude, I still contend that if the jailer story outside of the game had made it in the game, that character would have been infinitely better.
It was a bad character, and we should forget it.
Yeah, but the main product's the game, so we can't really give him a pass.
No, I don't give him a pass. Absolutely not. Like that character was trash.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it makes it worse for me because I'm like, you guys can write good content.
ish
just don't
character,
write
Yeah.
very
good
poor
game.
execution.
Exactly.
There's a lot of,
Well, like, I don't know. I feel like the jailer was like the turning point of WoW. Like, for them to take a step forward, they just had to fucking do a gimmick for everything that's already happened.
And like most of us understand what happened. Like Afraziabi quote unquote left and left them a whole shit show. And
Yeah, they
So
had
they-
to fix things.
they had to figure out how they were gonna unfuck it. And unfortunately they came up with that.
Yeah, well, it's okay. Dragonflight's much better.
Dude, Dragonflight's so
I love
What I'm
this
saying is like
expansion.
Shadowlands felt like a fucking cleanse.
Yeah.
Like, all right, we're not gonna just keep doing old lore. We're gonna get those rats if you don't move now.
Yeah,
We got
we're 100% getting those rats. This is not good.
We got him.
I am probably going to die. Please tell me you have Divine Toll.
I already hit it.
Okay.
I'm hoping my rat trap goes away before Sea Spout goes off.
Woohoo.
All right, we lived.
Everything's fine. It's only a 16.
My
Ah, I'm rooted. Son of a bitch.
Rooted in sanguine.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm like real bad. Rooted in sanguine is real not nice. Healer's dead.
Yeah.
Healer's
Did you
down.
just fall down?
I did. Healer's down.
Yeah, I see.
I got him.
Save our healer.
Oh, he's here.
No,
No, he's
he's
not.
dead.
Oh,
You're dead right there. They were in Angel or whatever the hell it's called.
You're. And
Yeah,
then jump
Guardian
down here.
Spirit.
I have 13 seconds on hammer.
okay. I'm pulling this, and I'm pulling this, and I'm pulling this.
Okay, and now you're gonna
And
have
I'm
rat
divine
fight.
tolling.
The other rat.
Nyong. I fucking
Hey,
love I-beam.
dude, I hate volcano evoker. It's like, let me fucking get my breath off. For the love of fuck.
Oh, damn it.
So yeah, that's my take on the primals. Is that Farok is the only one that's left that we're gonna deal with. And
Yeah, I get the feeling, Farok's
Iridicron.
just
Iridicon's gonna Gul'dan us and open us to like another.
Yeah.
Like the next, like
He's
100%.
gonna
He's-
gold
he's-
down us.
I mean,
yeah, he's just-
honestly,
he's a
like
he's a bridge character, dude. He's just gonna open up the rest of the.
they're gonna
They
take
said
that.
these are trilogies, right? Like that's basically what they told us.
That's
It's
basically what
like,
they
all right,
said
we'll do a trilogy.
with Shadowlands. Is like this closes the trilogy, and it's like, what trilogy?
Well, thank God, no one wanted that
What
fucking
trilogy?
book anyway.
Can it be over sooner?
Uh, yeah. So anyway, that was Shadowlands.
Yeah, keep pulling trash.
Yeah. We got 5 minutes left. But yeah, that's my spec because we're gonna go to the Emerald Dream next patch.
Dude, I
That's
fucking-
my. That's I mean that's
Harpoon.
kind of like the not well kept secret, right?
Yeah, there's been like a lot of hints.
I'm gonna be
for that
mad
this
as
time,
fuck
right?
when the Emerald Dream is a patch.
Yeah, that's a problem. Especially the way they tied it into Ardenweald, and I know that I don't know. People aren't excited to go back to the Shadowlands in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, do not send me to the shadow.
Do you remember? No.
No,
I
I'll
wanna-
just leave. It's fine. I'll stop playing.
We didn't talk about all those months ago the Malfurion switch with Ysera.
Yeah, because it was
what?
just fresh.
Nobody's butthurt about that. I know that because Malfurion.
what?
Everybody hates
I like
Malfurion for
I
some
don't
reason.
hate Malfurion. He's just been around for fucking ever.
I think the problem with
And
Malfurion
like it's never fucking changed, right?
is
Like,
this. It's the same problem with a lot of characters, right? Is that they don't know how to write it.
Wait, why am I here?
What the fuck? Oh,
I pulled thread on everything and got one
Yeah,
shot.
you did. I was hitting Divine Toll as you were dead.
Yeah. Essence Break hit harder.
Like you literally, I hit Divine Toll, and as it was going through the group, you died.
Yeah. Yeah, I-beam Essence Break did a small amount of damage. Please don't die. Please, dear God, don't die. I'm back.
I did that. I used my "Don't Die" button.
Dude, can we kill these fucking harpooners, please? For the love of fuck. Every time I try to breath, my life is over. Fucking sanguine and fucking volcanic and the harpoon.
Wait. All you need to do is buff us.
That keeps the buff on you, pal.
Oh. Yeah, we need to kill those then.
Yeah, we need to kill those.
Nyong.
Did you by chance follow Malfurion after that was over?
Yes.
So you got like
So
the
it's all in
little
private.
bit of dialogue that happens that nobody
Just
else
do this
saw.
boss. That's fine. We don't
Okay.
need Lust. We'll save Lust for the spinny boss.
Okay.
Do not lust.
Ah, I
Yeah,
pulled crack.
well, you can't lust anyway. We got 2 minutes left.
Help!
Here comes the boom.
So it wasn't important. Like nothing happens that you needed to watch. What the hell?
They reset.
Oh, what the fuck?
And as the tank, you can't step too far back. There, it'll reset. bright
Those
side,
are
we
my
didn't.
cooldowns.
It was just a really cool, like, sentimental moment between Tyrande and Malfurion. Like, again, not
dude.
important at all, but I liked it. It was a nice little touch.
He's gonna go bang Illidan.
What?
Oh,
What? What did he
Ron's gonna
say?
enter her fucking her slut phase, dude. Don't judge her. Oh, barrel on me. Oh,
Listen.
barrel on me.
oh,
Tyrande fights.
Barrel on you.
Tyrande fights in a demon hunter style, so
That's what I'm saying, dude.
you take
They're
that
gonna
for what
demon
it's
hunter
worth.
wrestle.
Like all of the
I mean,
animations that she uses in all of her cutscenes are demon hunter animations.
Don't go too far back.
I didn't.
Please don't reset 'em
I
again.
didn't. I didn't.
Yeah, but that's not because she fights like a demon hunter. It's because they don't want to recycle the fucking. Come on, gotta get your
I
money's
know.
worth.
Like
You're already underpaying the guys. You gotta make sure you get your money.
Ooh.
the quote unquote like
Nice.
made up lore for that is that they all studied under the same teacher or whatever. Like it's kind of nonsensical, but
It's not made up for.
I mean that's
It's
just
called
the that's
headcanon,
the
get it
explanation they made for
Oh,
why
no.
she uses
Oh man,
Demon Hunter tactics.
Demon Hunter
or
animations. It's like it's not their demon hunter animations, they're night elf animations. It's like, okay, dude.
sure.
whatever you say.
Whatever makes
pal.
you feel better.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that was part of 9.1, I think. Was that part of 9.1 or is that just something we didn't talk about?
How I was right with Chromie. Do we want to talk about that?
No, not
what?
particularly.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
I knew you'd bring
What
it up
happened?
anyway.
Well,
Oak predicted
someone
that
seemed to
Chromie
think
was the
that-
devil.
Chromie was going to fucking take over the Dragonflight, but turns out she's just Satan. So
What? Satan.
So the speculation from the
Dude,
first
there's been
patch,
more lore in the Mega Dungeon than there was in a fucking raid.
dude, that's actually not wrong.
Mega Dungeon was really good. It was really fun dungeon.
Mega Dungeon is really good. That's what we should have done. Why are we doing a fucking
Yeah, why are we doing this?
Because I needed crests.
'Cause somebody
but I
needs
guess you get
crests,
more
that's
crests
why.
from the Mega Dungeon anyway.
I mean,
Does this buff still
you
go
get a
on?
lot of crests from the Mega Dungeon.
You get
40 pieces.
yeah, you get
Oh, look,
enough
Mega Dungeon's a great
for
place to rest.
3.
Oh, nice. Big, thick pool. Go boom.
Go
I'm
boom.
going to do this.
I has guys chasing me.
Yeah, I
Yep,
can't.
Blind
Divine
Rage.
Toll.
Help you heal us. Help you heal us.
My cats are currently fighting.
So Chromie,
Water Bolt. Boom.
we get all of the alternate Chromies in that whole patch, which is super cool. I enjoyed that.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Morchi
We're
is
gonna
a
get a-
significantly better character than Chromie.
I hate
Aw, I
Chromie.
love Chromie.
Fuck Chromie, bro.
Chromie makes me laugh. I hate
Hey.
Chromie.
Chromie should have never became a relevant lore character and should have remained a gimmick. I hold firm on
I got a
that.
friend back here. Don't pull.
Oh, too late.
Okay.
It's fine. I only got one.
Well, now we're just wasting.
Grab the pig and you win. Okay.
Darkness. My
Oh,
old
God.
friend.
That isn't what I was expecting.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't want your aggro, bitch. Get away from
Nyong.
Greasy. Who's getting the greased up pig?
Not me.
Really?
I'm
It's a
not
great
paying
stuff,
attention.
I guess
pig.
I am, dude. Oh my god. No, I'm not getting it.
Would you rather have had Morchi be the current timeline
I
or
got it.
the alternate timeline that they picked?
Who, me?
Just in general. Like, this is just a general
just-
question.
Put her ass back as a fucking mascot. I'd be happy.
That's not the question.
He's annoying, bro.
I don't-
I don't care.
I'm not a big Chromie
Kill
fan.
Ludwig.
Like, whatever.
Kill Ludwig. Pull Ludwig. God damn it.
I keep getting fucking.
Don't think that's a good. It is now.
No, you were supposed to just pull Ludwig, not all the trash in Ludwig. God damn it.
No, it's fine.
Fuck.
It's fine.
Is this
Everything's fine.
It's fine.
Okay,
That wasn't the
I'll put
question
more.
about whether she should be a mascot. Obviously, I think that she should be a mascot.
I mean, yeah, like I don't really care because, like, I don't know. I just
'Cause
don't.
Nobody
Yeah,
likes
I just don't
Chromie
think
except
she ever would be.
Crazy Puck, apparently.
What?
I think
what
you're
do
the
you
only
mean?
person I know who likes Chromie.
Everybody was on Chromie's dick last episode when everybody was
No, no, no,
against
no.
me
Okay,
for claiming she was
okay. That's not.
No, no, no,
I
no,
wasn't
no.
pro Chromie. I just didn't think your opinion was correct.
Woo.
Healer
bad.
got torched. This poor priest.
It's fine.
Yeah, bro, we're gonna have an infinite Dragonflight, and we're gonna have the bronze Dragonflight. We're gonna have both of these simultaneously. That's what's gonna happen.
Do you
be down for
think
that.
they will
Whatever you,
be?
but
Do you think they will just become one big Dragonflight?
No.
Do you still think they'll be at odds?
Are
Nope.
we lost in this boss?
Uh,
On Tyrannical Week? Probably.
Murderlon
Probably.
and Nozdormu are gonna have a nice little
Yeah,
chat.
go.
Yeah, they might have a chat. I don't know about the rest of them.
Wait, aren't they
Yeah,
the
but
same
that's
person?
the biggest one he's got to resolve things with.
They're the
realistically.
same person. How are they gonna
They-
have a chat?
Because they're not the.
I think they're
We're-
different people.
what?
Yeah,
They're
but the
two
rest of the
separate-
flight still has their own opinions, you know?
I mean,
Clearly,
when is that ever-
Morchi's, you know.
I
mean,
think that
Yeah.
I think that we were sold on the idea that that's Nozdormu just because of the whole like
Yep.
anagram thing. And
the
the more-
whole it's actually Nozdormu, and Nozdormu saw that as his future and his death.
Yeah, but how many times have someone had visions in this game and then it turns out
That's
were
not what they
manipulated
saw.
by something else? Yep.
Dude,
and
why is
he's
this
even
healer
alluded
dying?
to that already. He's like, maybe my visions aren't as clear as I thought they were. Kind of
Which
shit. Like,
we kind of already figured out. Like he can never
Yeah,
see anything
like,
important
homie, we
before it
already knew
happens.
that, all right?
Yeah, he is actually, for someone who's supposed to know everything about the time waves, he's horrific at like
There's
finding.
a reason
anything
he's named
important.
Nozdormu, okay?
My
He's
vision is
Nostradamus.
fogged.
Like,
It's always
world's gonna end
fogged.
in 2012. No,
Yeah.
it ain't, bitch. Like,
Like my vision's
he's
cloudy.
literally named after the worst fucking future predictor of all time.
That's got to be in the
Bad
running for
things
the
are
most
gonna
sense
happen.
phrase
Everyone
in
believes them.
Warcraft.
Well, yeah,
My
bad things
vision
happen
fogged.
annually.
Yeah.
I like
My
how I can just
vision is
tank
foggy on
things.
this. Yeah, he's not great.
Okay, we can skip that pack. We can just go around. Oh shit. Okay, we can go up this way.
What are we doing?
Oh my god.
We have to skip this pack. Like we don't need this pack.
Get this old man a GPS. He's lost.
I'm lost. All right, cool. We're good. Sorry, crazy.
Zoom,
This is
baby,
how it
zoom.
works.
Run faster!
I think I
Where
figured
I
out.
swear. I
haven't
swear,
eaten
my vision is
all day.
fogged is in the running for one of the most said phrases in Warcraft with how many like different videos I've seen where he says that.
Pull more.
Yeah,
pull
bro,
second
he's,
grip. Pull second grip.
He's pretty fucking used as far as predicting what actually is going to happen.
Crazy Puck, I don't have Divine Toll. You need to relax.
Jesus,
I'm toast.
get them off the bridge. It's
I'm going. I'm
fucking
going.
hell
I'm
here.
going. I'm going.
Dang.
All right, we're safe. We're gonna get this other pack.
Why didn't you have Divine Toll? That's not my fault. That's your fault.
I hit it though. It just was
Well,
on
you're
cooldown.
dead, and then it's everyone's problem. Let the painful motivation go off.
Isn't that bad to do
Excellente.
now?
No, it's just been
Not
nerfed.
if
It's
you're
not as
Soul King.
effective, but it's
It's not as
still
effective, but I mean, yeah.
it's still free damage.
What painful motivation?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you can tank the damage, it's still worth doing.
Get
Alright,
out
don't
of
interrupt
the.
that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
get
yeah,
out of the
that one.
sanguine.
Get the fuck out of the blood on the ground. I don't know why you like standing in that shit.
Oh my god. Okay.
So yeah, I think that
Freaking
that's the bronze Dragonflight stuff is.
Oops.
There
I
we
did
go.
it bad.
There we go. God, you gotta wait for me to hit Divine Toll. God damn it!
I don't have chill.
Clearly.
My job is to I-beam things and make them.
I
not
know,
alive.
dude.
Anything past that, you're asking for way more brain power than I'm gonna put in.
More scotch.
Dude, I forget
Yarr.
how much like your weapon affects your DPS because like I still have better armor than you overall, but like your weapon is just carrying. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, that's kind of
can't
how
keep
that
up.
works.
I mean, I
All right,
am also
I'm just
okay
gonna
at the
pull.
game. You're also
Well,
in the
I've
wrong
been
spec.
Oh, you're in the wrong spec. Damn it.
You're in AoE spec.
yeah, I was.
It's a tyrannical week.
That's true. That
Thought
is
Tyrannical
true.
is when you
Like-
want to do AoE.
No, tyrannical is
What?
when you need single target because the bosses are
Yeah,
harder.
tyrannical is boss week.
That's how much I know.
And you're in like the turbo AoE spec with like throw glaive, which does something like 15% less damage to bosses. And really only actually starts to make sense for when you're doing like super, super big pulls or super long sustained 5+ targets.
Cool, so stay in my raid single target spec. Got it.
Yeah.
Do you play the movement builds or non-movement builds?
I play movement.
Do you? I don't.
Yeah, this is
I
who you
hate
should
it
talk
so
to
much.
about it because I know that
I
Crazy Puck hates
always
it.
play no movement.
Yeah, I loathe that build so much. Yeah, momentum is the worst thing ever created.
Yeah, I don't play momentum. Ruh-roh,
Damn, you good there,
whatever.
Oak?
He ate the bomb.
Yeah, I was going to go imprison it, and I look over, and he's dead.
Cannon barrage. All right, I'm in the corner.
Yeah, I've started to get used to momentum, so I don't hate it as much now.
I
But
so
like
hate it.
season 1, I loathed it because when I was trialing for green, they wanted me to keep doing Taros. I'm like, fuck, I can't do anything here.
Yeah, so my first time playing Demon Hunter was the first raid day in whatever the last tier raid was. And so I'm trying to learn a brand new class that I've never played before. I've also never raided as a melee DPS before. And I'm trying to learn momentum. So we get to Denarth. And the fucking side ice shit, I just yeeted myself off the edge repeatedly. And there's nothing I just boom, boom, every pull, boom. I'm like, I just am not gonna do this. There has to be a better way.
Yeah, I mean like Demon Hunters and Monks had the worst time in that raid.
Man. Oh, I
Hey,
hated
Dad.
it.
Did you see what I just
hated
got?
it.
No.
No, what'd you do? Oh, you got dice. Nice.
Nice. Too bad it's a 16 and it wasn't heroic.
No,
it's fine.
but I've gotten all of my Bish trinkets this tier.
Hey, that's
Nice.
nothing to sneeze at. I know people who never get BIS trinkets.
Your beacon. I should really get a beacon. Your beacon did 11% of your or 8% of your damage.
Dude, Beacon is stupid good.
it does.
I only
so
use
much.
Beacon in Mythic Plus though.
Yeah, compare that to my trinkets. My anvil did 4%. My bomb dispenser did 3.6.
Which is good. Like those are good single target trinkets for sure.
Yeah, they're great trinkets, but
But the beacon, people have a misconception about the beacon being an AoE trinket. It's not. It's definitely a single target trinket. It does stupid amounts of damage, even after they
it
nerfed
just
it.
always does stupid amounts of damage.
Nah,
Like-
I still prefer it as an AoE just because I like
It's
having the bomb dispenser and the
yeah,
Anvil.
it's still stronger than bomb dispenser or anvil for AoE.
Yes.
like it's absolutely single target. Like, yeah, I agree with you, but like it does more damage accumulatively, like more
Yeah. than the
enemies there
other-
are.
Yeah,
So
for sure. Let's see. What else do we got?
When was the last time you simmed your ring? Because with the nerf, that ring actually isn't as strong as it used to be.
the seal,
Yeah.
I haven't
Oh,
simmed it.
I don't think you've
against
got
anything
another
else.
ring.
I don't
Bro,
have
that's
another ring.
not
Oh.
Yeah, you want to
Okay.
hunt that down or craft one.
I would just craft one. What's
Yeah,
not
I
not
haven't
the one that I've got,
compared-
not the signet. What's the other one? The other
The
crafted ring.
Crazy's got the
I
Titanic
have
Insight
the Titanic Insight.
Oh, okay.
green one.
I wasn't sure if that was better than the other one.
Yeah, so the two back when I was looking at it, the two like most recommended were the signet and the pocket like hourglass or something.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was thinking of.
so both of them got super nerfed.
They did, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll probably look
Yeah,
into making
the
that.
the amulet
signet ring.
is like garbage for everybody now.
Yeah. They nerfed it into the ground. And they
I'm
didn't
happy
nerf
with.
the seal all the way into the ground, but they definitely weakened it. Like the mythic proc, I think used to be 7,300 DPS. 7,300 damage per tick. Now it's 5,400. So it's pretty substantial. They basically want you to be able to use higher item level stuff because the 421 mythic seal was simming better than any 441 ring.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
So they're like, this
broken.
isn't great.
Yeah, a lot of people complained about that.
Yeah, I got my seal like the first week that we did.
Yeah, this motherfucker.
No, it wasn't the first week. It was a couple weeks into when I was trialing with
Trialing
green.
for
I got it
green.
in. I didn't get the drop. I got it in my vault, and I was like,
And then they
"I'll
said,
take it."
thanks but no thanks.
Yeah. Oh man, I need a nap.
All right.
Tired.
Well, that was an hour and 13 minutes that we've been going so far.
Really?
Yeah, believe it or not. Is there anything else we want to talk about? We can talk about other stuff like in another episode. We can definitely break this up. There's a lot of stuff from 10.1 to 10.2 speculation since we haven't done this in so long, and hopefully we can get another one in sooner rather than later. I know Oak and I have talked about doing this at least once a month, which doesn't always work out. But is there anything else anybody wants to say about what we've talked about so far, or another topic
No.
surrounding that?
Yeah.
Can I just get a you were right?
You were correct adjacent.
Correct.
I can live with it.
That's one way to
It's like,
put
I'll
it.
take it.
Yeah, so the conversation was
Yeah, but
that
like Warrior never tells anyone they're actually right. So like that's a win.
that
You think I don't know that?
is close to accurate.
Sorry, Warrior doesn't tell anyone but his wife that they're right. So
All right,
You didn't do
that
that.
that
Yeah,
is
true.
You didn't even do
yes,
that. Don't let
yeah.
him lie to you.
So what that conversation was is that we were gonna get Murazond and Chromie was gonna become the aspect of the Bronze Dragonflight, which at the time I thought that's where we were going.
It seems that most of the aspects are kind of just like,
Well, that was the
being
thing, is we were
filtered
talking
down.
about how the aspects, we're losing aspects as we go. I think we've lost.
we're changing the rest of this expansion, guaranteed.
You think?
We will add aspects No one else is losing their seat.
Interesting. I don't see
Alec
any
just
reason why any
got
of
his
them would
family
lose their
back
seat.
together. He's chilling, right?
Dude, that's
Boom.
a great storyline that we didn't talk about.
Great
Yeah.
storyline. Alex Straza, she's like focal point dragon at this point,
Yeah.
guaranteed, locked in. Not that she wasn't already, but this is definitely solidified. Like,
Yeah,
she is
she's
the
definitely. Yep.
bitch. Merzon already getting damn near a whole fucking patch dedicated to him, and nothing's changed, right? We're seeing the infinite, but we also have infinite dragons now to ride on, right?
Dude,
Lore wise, that's
some of those are really cool
true.
looking.
They are really cool looking. So I really like the Slither Drake one. So we're riding around.
I
on
also like
infinite
the Slither
dragons.
Drake.
Clearly, we can have infinite dragons. And I think by the end of this thing, dude, bro, like it's just gonna be a dragon collective. Like they're just gonna fucking don't be surprised if there's another aspect. All right, everybody's invited to the party.
Why
There's
not?
gonna be all kinds of peace and love for dragons at the end of this expansion.
I'm
and then
all
they're gonna
for
be
it.
like, all right, guys, let's take down Iridicron because he is anti everyone, not just anti-human. He wants to kill all life.
Yeah.
And because that's what the Void does, he's gonna get corrupted by it. That's what's gonna turn Frost bitch against him. She's gonna come to Alex Straza and be like, "Oh my god!" And then Alex Straza's gonna be like, "I know, sister. Give me a hug. Let's hug it out. All right, cool. We're on the same team now. You know how
We
I
already
like
saw him
tortured
fuck
all
with
your
shit in the
children by
mega dungeon.
corrupting them? We're cool now, right?
Yeah.
Great. All right, and then Merzon and Nozdormu, they're gonna have a nice little chat. Boom. They're gonna be like the yin and yang of time, like because time doesn't just like when you look at how like timeline stories play out. There's almost always like a balance, right?
Right.
Like if you look at like Kang from the Marvel universe, for example, the argument for why Kang is so fucking evil is because Kang just wants one timeline, but that takes away the freedom, right?
Yeah.
So then you eventually end up with a balance. You have someone that's reining in timelines, someone that's letting timelines go.
So
That's
you're
what this is gonna
saying
be.
that
They're gonna be like the
Nozdormu is
fucking
Kang.
time loop. Huh?
You're saying that Nozdormu is Kang.
Yeah.
And Merzon is Loki.
Kinda, yeah. They're
Yeah.
gonna become the like and like yeah, to the show's point, yeah, but like they're gonna become the time police, essentially, right? Because let's be real
I
here.
like it.
Timeline's been doing nothing but getting fucked up with just Merzon in control, right? Garrosh
Forever.
escaped, Dan open in fucking the Burning Legion portal when he shouldn't have done it in our time. Like, he's fucking up. He is a terrible time cop. All right. He needs some help. We're gonna get a time cop buddy movie patch, and it's gonna be Merzon and Nozdormu ganging up, fixing shit, right? Like 100%. Timelines are
But-
fucked.
Merzon's entire purpose of existing is trying to destroy the timelines.
As far as yes, exactly, and Nozdormu's is
Right.
to maintain it.
But it's
So that
it's
there's
not
a balance there.
the purpose of the infinite dragonflight is not to destroy everything. It's just to
It's to destroy all other.
right. Yeah. They're trying to
They're not-
fix. They're trying to
They're
fix
trying
our
to guarantee
timeline.
Merzon.
They're an extremist. They're an extremist group, right? Like they think that the way to correct things is to make sure they never happen.
Right. So like
Like that's
They
so
don't-
the
they're in-
Sargeras strategy. You can't get corrupted if I just kill you.
Kinda.
Well, no,
Yeah,
like
like
they're
it-
not trying to kill everybody. Like
It's
think
not like-
about the
so-
original.
No, they're going
think
one
about
step
dungeons.
further. You can't
Think
get
about the
corrupted
dungeons
if I
back in
never
the-
allowed you
right?
to exist.
Like when we went into Strathholm, they weren't necessarily trying to kill anyone in Strathholm other
They
than
were-
Arthur.
Trying to prevent Arthas from becoming the Lich King.
Exactly.
It's
So
just like
they
the
were
the,
one-
the dark
one
portal.
death for the greater good.
They
is
were
kinda
trying to
their-
prevent the
their-
dark portal from happening.
yeah.
They wanted the greater good. They were trying to get the greater
Yeah.
good in their eyes.
Yeah.
So like
yeah,
they're
yeah,
not
yeah.
inherently terrible. If we can make them less extreme, then they line right up with the Bronze Dragonflight. Except they're more of a destruction entity, and the other one is more of just like a clearly Merzon is like just let time be time, bro. Like that's
So
all
what
he's
you're
after.
saying is ruin preservation. Same thing from the Mistborn books that I just
Yeah.
read.
Yep.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah,
they're
I guess
gonna
what
do.
you could
And then
do.
Blue just got the fam back together, right? So like they're chilling. No, I don't expect much from Blue the rest of this expansion because we got a
No,
great
they're
storyline,
chill.
great writing.
They're
I
chill.
think Blue's gonna be chilling. Maybe we'll come up and Calic's gonna be like, I'm done wandering. I'm gonna stay here and teach my family about all the things I've learned. right? Like that could be what Calic does. I don't know. I think the Blue Dragonflight has a nice bow on it right now. I don't
Yeah.
need much more from them in this expansion. Black Dragonflight, again, I feel good about him, right? By the end of this, we'll probably get the whole like, well, we're the Black Dragonflight, so we accept everyone, and that's where all of the Drakthir.
That's true, because you have, well, not only the Drakthir, but that's where like the Nether Dragons come in, and that's where
Exactly. That's where Nether Dragons can be
the Chromatic
partnered in.
Dragonflight. Yeah.
Yes, they can bring in all the like outlier groups because they are offshoots of their
Of
eggs
the black, yep.
in 90% of those scenarios.
And we have
I think
black
we're
dragon
gonna
eggs.
go-
The straggler
Exactly.
reds, but you know.
I mean, the red is like Alex Straza. She's gonna
Yeah.
do her thing. I think
Mhm.
I think if we
Well,
don't get a
no, what I
primalist
mean is
seed,
like the red
she's gonna
experiment.
she's gonna welcome them into her clutch. If we do not get a primalist seat, she will welcome the primalist into her clutch.
I think yeah.
Yeah.
What I mean, what I
yeah.
meant though is like all the blacks who took the red Dragonflight and were doing experiments on them and like making the corrupted reds.
They're all
and
dead.
Well, what might be left of them, you know, the
Alright,
stragglers.
That's
yeah,
fair.
no, 100%.
I'm thinking that Abyssian is like, you know what, if you're willing to amend your ways and like, you know, come and into an area where you will be accepted and like get the help that you might need, we'll take you in. Because I don't know if Alex Strauss is ready for that.
I mean, right now. But
So-
when Homegirl comes up to her and she's like, yo, I guarantee you, the primeless bitch, she's gonna come in with some red dragonflight eggs. Be like,
Mm,
look, you corrupted my eggs. I'm saving yours. We're even.
We're even.
Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
We're friends now. Like
Yeah.
that's what's gonna fucking happen.
I wouldn't be
I'm
surprised.
telling you.
we didn't talk
it's
about
not
this.
It's not that I can predict things. It's just Blizzard is not original.
Well, they're not. They're predictable. Like so in our guild, and Crazy got to talk about this on a cast that he did for the Armed Forces dungeon thing. When we came in and we were messing with you, how our guild does these activities, right? So our current activity is the Lord of the Rings thing, and we were doing a scavenger hunt type thing over the course of about 2 weeks because Maylene had some ridiculously hard clues. And it's funny how we were talking about how there are so many storylines in Warcraft that are the same story.
Yeah.
So the hints are like, these could literally be anywhere.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That
Like,
kind of just happens in fantasy at this point.
Sure.
right?
I mean,
Sure.
yeah, like there's only so much we can invent. Like,
There-
don't get me
there's
wrong.
only so many different ways you can rewrite a similar
Like,
story.
no one is throwing me for a loop. Like, and it's not just Blizzard, right? It's media in general.
Right.
Like,
I mean,
it's
you can
very
see,
predictable.
yeah.
We know what's gonna happen, but like the only people that are throwing me for loops are like directors that are crazy, like Ari Aster who made Hereditary and fucking Midsummer, right? Like those are crazy ass movies. Like those are like that. Those are mind benders. But like, I'm not even confused on M. Night Shyamalan movies, bro. Like the dude, the knock at the cabin. I'm like, yeah, so these dudes are right, and the world is actually ending. And I'm like, oh, what do you know? That these dudes are right, and the world is actually. It's just like he wrote this before. Like it's just media is just unoriginal right now, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind nostalgia, but God, bro, Blizzard's just fucking.
But I like the direction it's going. Like, they're recycling, but they're actually doing a good job.
Yeah, you can continue to pump stories out like this. You can continue to not be original as long as one, your gameplay is great, which it is right now.
Which it is.
Two, your raids are coming out, content's paced, right? Everything's coming out on a pace now. So they have a plan, and as long as you don't deviate from it, we'll be happy, right? Because we don't love the story here. Let's be real here. We don't love the story. We love the character.
I'm just here to kill
Yes.
dragons, honestly.
I mean, there are story pieces that I have enjoyed, but the overall
But
story is like
We're
whatever.
almost always never the main one, right? Like my favorite
Yeah.
part's been the Blue Dragon like the expansion.
Dude, that is, like I said, we didn't get to talk about it, but that is the best quest chain that I've done in ages. Like, you go all over the world, you get to see characters that you haven't seen in a decade.
Yeah, dude. It was like rounding up the 80.
Yeah, it really was. And then it had a sad ending. So it had all the emotions. Okay. One last thing before we get out of here. We didn't talk about. We said that this was the culmination of the Black Dragonflight, sort of.
I mean, yeah, this was a stepping stone. Overall, this patch was a stepping stone patch for the main story.
Worst
Everything
kept
else-
secret in Blizzard is that Abyssian was going to be the aspect.
Yeah, we all kind of
Yeah,
figured
bro.
that was going to happen.
Player-
He was the
Player toys
level-headed
doesn't
one.
actually exist.
Uh,
All right.
We're
What
gonna
do
player
we-
toys. No, we ain't.
what do we think of it?
I mean,
I told you the last episode. Like,
it makes sense. You know, it's
It makes sense. That's not the answer I'm looking for.
He's like the calm, reserved, thoughtful one.
he
out of the
is
group.
the best parts of both of the others.
Yes. And then some.
He
And I like that he's willing to
Yeah.
take the input of both of them too.
Analytical and ruthless only when he absolutely has to be. Whereas
grounded.
Rathian can be a little brash
he's
in
grounded.
how he reacts. He's grounded.
Rathian
Exactly.
can be a
In reality,
brat.
he's seen enough destruction
Yes.
on Aberrus, right?
Yeah.
Neltharion is, or not Neltharion, but
Sibelian.
Fuck, that doesn't
Sibelian.
matter. Sibelian, he was stuck on Outland for
Outland.
fucking ever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
like,
and he may or may not be corrupted.
Yes.
probably.
May or may not be secretly corrupted.
Yes.
Dude, he might be butthurt he lost and go pair up with a Ritron. But
I wouldn't actually be surprised by that.
so that would be a hell of a plot twist. So which means it probably
Sibelian, final
But-
boss of Dragonflight.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Is
Rock is
We're
second
fighting
to
a big
last.
dragon. He's not the one
Well,
who
there's been
thought.
plenty of times where they power scaled a character and then they cop out, like he doesn't know how to control the power, so he's crazy now, and now you kill him in like the second boss. Like
That's true. Yeah.
they've done it before. Like,
Well,
they
and
won't do it again.
that's the thing about the Emerald Dream.
It's gonna do look back.
That's the thing about the Emerald Dream storyline is that they think Farak is gonna be the boss of the Emerald Dream raid, which makes sense. But then that leaves open the gap for Sibelian.
I think it makes sense to an extent.
Dude, your cats do not want to play right now.
I see that. They are not looking for cuddles. They are looking
Then
for.
it sounds like
dinner time.
we need to go do that then.
It is dinner time, so they keep walking up to me and looking up and like, "Ray."
Food? All right. Well,
They know what time of night it is for them.
let's wrap it up then. First of all,
Wrap it
thanks to you guys for coming.
No offense.
Thanks for having me
Wow,
on again.
dude. Listen,
Sorry I
anytime
haven't been
you're
paying
not
attention
busy,
to lore of this expansion.
anytime you're not busy, you're welcome. You know that. Which is never at this point. Like the fact that we got you was a miracle.
No,
But
you
yeah.
just have to
Yeah,
do it
work.
like within 2 days of telling them. You're like, hey, we're gonna do it on this day. Did you see how effective that was?
He-
It was just like, hey, we're gonna do this tomorrow, and you're
I-
like,
Well,
like,
no.
yeah,
The thing is, the thing that works is you have to ping the shit out of it.
Yeah, true.
Because the
True.
moment, like, I have so much going on right now. If it's not top of mind, it's gone.
So
like,
here's
When
I
do
got an
ever
email-
do just one message. It's the actual message, and then whatever is I'm gonna put until you read it.
Yeah. Yeah, so like, I give you a real example. My son just started soccer. He's 4. It's his first time getting to play soccer, and I'm one of the assistant coaches because I've played soccer for like 15 years, right? I apparently got an email last Friday asking for my T-shirt size for the coaches' T-shirts. I never saw it.
sweet.
It just.
Did you get it?
I have so much going on right now that I'm missing a lot of stuff.
So here's how we get Crazy Puck on the show. I put out a tweet that's going to be a commit alpha panel, and I've got Narub, and I've got Ko, and I've got Jackson, and I've got Oak, and Crazy comes into the Lorecaster Discord and is like, "What the hell is this? Why wasn't I invited?" I'm like,
Yeah,
"You're
pretty
also invited."
So like that's the I don't have a lot of hours left to play WoW or even like be in Discord, because you get so lost in conversations in Discord, and I'll come in
For
like
sure.
438 messages since
Yeah,
the
for
last time we
sure.
logged in. It's
Especially in our
there's
guild,
just
like,
no shot of me catching up.
There's constantly
But-
people talking in our guild.
Yeah, but like Twitter, I'll open it, I'll scroll for like 5 minutes, and I'll go back to whatever I'm doing. And when I see something like that, I'm like,
Hey,
that fucker didn't ask me. I probably can't do it anyway, but he didn't ask me.
I
So
was an afterthought, if I was even thought about.
you have an open invitation. You just say, "Hey, I'm not available," and I'm like, "Cool, we can put something together." Anyway,
Yeah, just ping me.
thanks to you guys. Thanks to the people who I completely ignored in chat, but I do appreciate all of you. This will go on the YouTube channel once I get a nice thumbnail and all that garbage up. So look for that. And I do enjoy when we do keys.
That I'm saying.
Yes. I
Uh,
think that makes it more fun.
This is the second time we've done this, and the first time we did it, we forgot to record it. So,
Who's we?
obviously that is me. I'm weed. But yeah, so every now and then doing a key during this is fun. It does kind of derail the conversation, but it's still fun. So
That's the point.
yeah. So you
That's
go
the
feed
point,
your
is-
cats.
is- what's the there's like that, it's not like a podcast, but that like YouTube show or whatever where they're doing the hot wings and they're trying to like, interview someone while
they're
hot wings.
eating?
Same idea.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah, it's
true.
The same idea.
It's very
You
that's
try
very
to
accurate.
distract yourself and like make it more difficult to have a conversation, and then you say the more kind of wild shit.
Yeah, I mean it works. I think that the format works out. So anyway, you go feed your cats. Oak has got a fight to watch. I've got a football game to
Seahawks game.
watch. Yep, football game's coming on. Actually, if you can, I probably can't see it, but in the background the Mariners are on. So we're going from the Mariners game to the Seahawks. So anyway,
Nice.
we will do this again sooner rather than later. So appreciate you guys very much. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.
Bye, friends.